Hey guys, how's it going here? Henry.youngg here. So this is going to be my first video on the channel. I've started to make this channel because my exam's been cancelled. So I figured what better way to make money on a site that, you know, you can't make money until you've got 1,000 subscribers. So I figured, let's start a channel. Today I'm doing Liverpool career mode, as you can see on the screen, which is going through the squads now. I just wanted to start off something basic. I've recently got apps like Premiere Pro, Photoshop, Illustrator, all the Adobe set, and I thought, let's try them out. Let's try see what edits I can produce, what type of videos I can produce, and if it does well, I'm happy to keep making more of them. I did quite well on a few other channels that I've done in the past, so I figured this is something that I'm not new to. You know, I can definitely come back to this should I need to. So yeah, I figured what better way to start off with a FIFA career mode. I know how shit it is, and you know the fact that it gets shitter every year, but it's a game I know that most of us know and love. And career mode is one of the underrated parts of this. So I figured let's start here with the team that I love in Liverpool. As you can see, they were just going through all the players. This isn't the only game that I'm happy to play. I'm happy to play any other games. If you guys want me to, leave a link in the description, and I'm happy to try and see if I can get them, or if I've got them, you know, go through them. As you can see on the screen, we were just doing some contracts for Milner as well as Jordan Henderson there. I've just tried to compile as much gameplay as I could within a 15-minute section as we're just going through, you know, sorting out contracts. I don't want to make this video dragging. It's quite a long process to do. This video has taken me about 3 days. I mean, it could have taken me about a few hours, but that's just out of pure laziness. But you know, I'm happy to do this sort of thing if it's going to get the response I'd quite like it to. You know, with the Liverpool career mode, there's not really a lot of people that I can sign. We've got a lot of money on here. There's very few people that I would like to go and get, as I'd like to try and keep a core squad each and try and go and win the Champions League or the Premier League should I continue with this. And that's the sort of thing that I'm going for here. This is the team on the screen. As you can see, this is our pre-season team that I'm sort of going with. I'm going to have a much more advanced lineup sort of set up for the competitive game, but for pre-season I figured let's just show the actual team sheet. So in goal we've got Adrian, right back we've got finished Nathaniel Klein, such a shame about him, very good right back at one point, with a defensive duo of Matip and Gomez in front of the goalkeeper, with Robertson keeping his place, as we don't have a backup left back. That's our first position we want to go for. In front of them we have a midfield trio of Ox, Kaita and Lallana. And then we've got a slight weird up front, I guess you could say. I mean, we've got quite an attacking team, I'd say, in general, but we're playing Minamino up front and Origi out on the wing and Shaqiri on the right. I mean, you lot are probably thinking, why the fuck are you playing Minamino at striker when you can play Origi there? It's just because Origi can play left wing. I mean, these are the games I don't really care about. Pre-season, you know, games against who is it? I can't remember. It's like LAFC, Juventus, or Monte Calcio. And then what is it? River Plate. I think it's River Plate. We were in the group where they've just got a strong bench. I don't really care about these games. We don't need the money. They're just there for me to simulate and get a few players injured along the way. We've got Van Dijk on the bench, or on the reserve, sorry. Don't need him in the team. I don't want to get him injured. I've done too many career modes to know that if you stick a player in that you really want to keep in the first team, the likelihood of them getting injured is pretty high. But yeah, this is the type of team that we're going to go for. I don't expect anything out of this, and I don't think I did that great anyway either. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, and before we do that, I just thought I'd show you some transfer stuff here. We did get an offer for Van Dijk, 100 million. No way are we getting rid of Van Dijk. There's no better centre backs. We're keeping him until we get someone good. And Matip came in an offer for about 40 million. You know, so I mean, we've got Lovren, who I'm looking to sell on anyway, but we've got Gomez, and if need be, we can bring in someone like Fikayo Tomori, Upamecano, or someone like that. Now, getting on with the games, I simulated all of them, and I drew, I drew one, and lost the other two. Surprisingly, the team we drew against was Monte Calcio. Wait, was it? I thought it was Oh no, it was River Plate. There you go, or Racing Club, whatever they're called. But yeah, it was a shit pre-season, but like I said, no one really cares about them. As you can see, they're the semi-finals then. But the thing that we should really be focusing on is the next competition you're going to see here is the Community Shield. Now, this is going to be our first game that we play today. It's against Manchester City. If we could start the season off with a trophy. I think that'll be quite good, quite, you know, bring quite positive vibes, I guess you could say, towards it. And again, just going back to the whole transfer thing, as you're going to see, the players that I've transfer listed on the in a second. But I figured, what game better to play, I guess, if that makes sense, in the first game than the Community Shield. You know, a lot of fans, I myself don't really class it as a trophy, but it's career mode. We'll count it for now. The players that we're going to get rid of, hopefully this summer, are Lallana, Lovren, Milner, and Pedro Chirivella. I know a lot of, I mean, if any Liverpool fans are watching, why are you getting rid of Milner? Well, he's just shit. I don't need him. Like I said, the two players I want to get are Saka and Tomori. Saka is our number one priority as we go and sign him here for about, how much was that signing for? I think it was about 8 million, if I'm right. Yeah, there you go. He's a decent little left back. He's had a very good season in real life. I figured, what better player to go and get as a backup left back here? Just speeding it up. I mean, this is just boring, this part. But we need a backup left back for Robertson. We've got Larauchi, Lewis, but we want someone a bit better. I think Saka could fill those boots. For me, it was a debate between him and Davies, but here we are towards the game against Manchester City. If we can go and get a dub in our first game, that'd be very good. Now, on to this bit. I've been working on this bit for a while. It's the lineups that I've been looking at, and here we are. So in goal, we have Alisson today. This is a bit rushed, but you know, it's the first video, whatever. In front of him, we have a defensive duo, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez, with fullbacks Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. In front of them, we're going to have the midfield trio of Henderson, Naby Keita and Gini Wijnaldum, with the usual front three in front. This is the team that I'm going to use for this game, although, you know, we're obviously going to switch up. I do plan to do more of these for like I said, for every competitive game. I'm not really too fussed about the pre-seasons or the friendly games. They don't matter to me. But the games like the Community Shield, etc., I'm more than happy to do this. So, yeah, let's get into the gameplay. Right, so let's get this started. It's a big game today. First proper game of the season that we're going to play. It's against Manchester City in the Community Shield. In real life, Liverpool were unlucky to lose this one on penalties. You know, hopefully we can not do that again. You know, that'll be pretty good. It's going to be a tough game today. We're starting off in the deep end, you know, against the current reigning Premier League champions. I mean, really, it should be Liverpool, but, you know, that's coronavirus for you. Actually, we're just building up to the game. I think today we need to play a really good, solid game, and let's get this game going. As you can see here, this is just a highlight of, like, compilation of highlights. As you can see here, Man City had a very short to start off with, but we piled the pressure on as we got more and more into the game. See, it's lovely left-footed strike, and it's a cracking save by Alisson. But we did have to suck up the pressure in the first opening minutes. You see there, Pep Guardiola, Man City manager. But yeah, I did have a bit of an issue recording some of the goals for this. As you can see, because the way I record videos on Xbox Game DVR, you know, it's nothing special, but it's the cheapest money could buy. And you can see it's a cracking finish by Mane, a little flick between his feet, and a lovely finish right into the bottom corner. Look, how is Ederson not saving that? But what a finish. Round 1, round 2, and round 3. It's beautiful. That's what you get for having 290 rated players there. As you can see there, the manager there, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool within 10 minutes. But yeah, this is just a compilation of highlights. Like I said, I edited this part of it in Upload Studio there. You see Naby Keita, unlucky to hit the bar there. But yeah, I thought this would be a good example of what I can do. If you guys want me to do some more, just some here quick fire passing from Man City as we, you know, they hit us on the counter here. It's a good play there by Van Dijk. Can he clear it? Get it out, and Mane fucking clear that shit. Lovely stuff. You can see here, Man City again. You know, at this point they were starting to pile on the pressure a little bit more. It's coming towards the half-time whistle, but yeah, I think we managed to hold out this half, if I'm right. I believe so. I recorded this. Yeah, there we go. So it ended half-time 1-0 to Liverpool. This was a very good advantage for me. This game is on Legendary, by the way. I'm not playing anything else. If I could prove it to you in this, I would. I kind of forgot to record that bit. But next time I'll make sure you guys see it. But yeah, we're playing on Legendary. This was never going to be an easy game. So to go into half-time with the 1-0 lead was pretty good. You know, we were 45 minutes away from winning our first trophy. As you see here, we're going 15 minutes into the second half at the 60th minute. Like I said, I've just tried to compile all the best parts of this game. What a ball that is by Man City, but Raheem Sterling, terrible cross. You know, he's not put that away, no clue. But this, on the other hand, from Sadio Mane, was a piece of beauty for his second goal of the game. It's one of my favourite skill moves to do this year, the Berber spin, and I used it to perfection here with Mane. You know, the turn and the finish, it was absolutely superb, and the celebration, you know, it's well deserved. As you can see here, lovely through ball there. I think that's by Firmino. Lovely Berber spin and into the top corner. What more could you want from your left winger? Look at the turn and look at the finish. It's absolutely stupendous. It's a stupendous finish into the top corner, and you know, this was definitely the best goal that we scored in the game. I think this is another goal here. Yep, this is. And oh, for God's sake, my gameplay, I was just recording the voice memo and my gameplay has actually frozen in this part. You're going to see the goal in a second. It's a lovely ball in by Salah into Naby Keita, and he plays into Wijnaldum for a lovely first time finish, which Edison cannot save. If the gameplay will please load. Oh, please. Anyway, you know, this is just, like I said, this is an example video of what I can do. It's quite annoying this has happened, but you should see the goal now. Yep, here you go on the replay. It's, like I said, it's a lovely ball in and it's a great finish. First time finish. It's gone just round. Well, he's got a touch on it, to be fair. He can't stop it. It's a great finish, and that puts us 3-0 up in this game, which surely secures our victory. You know, I'd like to think so at this point anyway. You're going to see just a few more highlights here. You know, you're just going to see here and so yeah, here we go, 3-0 in this minute. As you can see, we're just going to show a few more highlights. I mean, these last few minutes were a bit boring. As you can see here, we almost had a chance there with Henderson, and I believe, yeah, as you see, just let it out, go out. And there we have it, full time. We've won our first trophy of the season in our first proper game that we're playing for the club in this career mode, on Legendary as well. If you believe that, I mean, then thank you. If you don't, then fuck you. But here we go, leading up to our first trophy. I mean, like others say, it's not really a trophy, but for the first game of the season, what better way to start it with a piece of silverware? I'm going to count it as a piece of silverware for this career mode anyway. And as you can see here, leading up for it, is he going to do the Hendo shuffle? Oh, actually, there we go. So the Community Shield is finally ours. I mean, it didn't really take that much effort, did it? Let's be honest. So yeah, you know, it's like I said, it's a nice piece. It's a nice way to start the season. Hopefully we can go on and win other trophies like the Premier League. Carabao Cup I'm not really bothered about, but the one that I'm really focused on is the Champions League. That's the baby I want to bring home for the second season in a row. Make it 7 on the badge. And, you know, hopefully we can keep going with it. So as you can see here, just final celebrations with the Community Shield. You know, it's a very good place to start this career mode. And, yeah, hopefully we can go and win some more. That seems like the plan. Anyway, let's moving on. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. It's not very long. I didn't really plan on it being that long at all. It was just, I thought it would be a good way to start off the career mode. And if you guys want to see more, drop a thumbs up and I'm happy to make some more. This does take a lot of time, so if you do, it will probably come out in the next 3-4 days. I mean, maybe a bit quicker if I can just, you know, if I've got the time in the day to do it. I know this video isn't the best of quality. I know this commentary is a bit shit compared to like your standard Mini Minto or Masterbox, whoever the fuck you watch. Alright, but it's the best we got for now. And yeah, it's just a bit of fun at the end of the day. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below any other games you want me to do. I'm happy to do all types of other gaming. But for now, goodbye.